This meant that he didn't have much of a fortune to pass on to his daughter, he admitted. He was passing... Well, that's my focus gone for the next half an hour. The problem with reading is there are far too many variables that people don't appreciate. Number one, how do you lay? I'm yet to find a perfect chair where I don't have to fidget, because every time I fidget, rearrange myself, that's my attention gone. Maybe that's a reflection of my own brain rot, but I think there's some real validity to that. I'm unfaithful, not to people, but to books. When I'm reading one, if it reminds me of another book, I have to put you down, I'm afraid. Is it fair on these books? No. Is it emotionally intelligent? No. That reminds me of a book, actually. One of my favourite books on emotional intelligence. Finally, someone is saying what needs to be said about emotional maturity. It's just a full crash course on emotions. Dealing with them, where they come from. Why we might not be to blame for our emotions. Wait, I've been sidetracked. Let me get back to it. Okay, I've kind of got my colour under control as well. Take it from me, someone that's a book addict, recovering. I'm purchasing less. I think I got it down to like 2 books last month, and I think they were both from a voucher as well. I'm getting better. The whole never ends, but applying it to something helps. Seeing literature in the real world is phenomenal. Seeing the non-fiction that you read in your literature, amazing. Seeing what you read in real life and what you see in real life in what you read is beautiful. Unfortunately, it's very easy for most people, because you kind of fit into this introvert-extrovert scale, to only experience things or only read things. But I believe that by waving up and down on the scale is how to get the most tasty fruit from the tree of life. I read Ryan Holiday, I read David Goggins, I read this kind of stuff to make sure I push myself, to make sure I'm kind, to make sure I'm doing the best that I can. But I read literature to put my mind elsewhere, because the problem with self-help books is itself. But when you're reading Kafka, Orwell, any of these like classic literature books, or these books that are going to be modern classics, is that you're experiencing someone else's story fully, without the lens of it trying to help you all the time. Maybe there's a message, maybe it's trying to open your eyes to something, but it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about the author and their characters. I believe that is truly rewarding for any person. So next time you're going to chat GPT a book summary, maybe go to World of Books and get yourself a £4 version of the book that you want to read. I'm going to get to rereading this, I think. Oh yeah, last positive. You don't need to read 100 books once. You can read 5 books 20 times. You can read the same 5 books 20 times. Because a book like this, for me, I can keep getting value from, keep readjusting myself from being a emotional train wreck idiot that's not really pushing himself, to someone slightly less like that. Because I'll never be perfect, but I can be less like that version of myself. I hope you find a book like that. I'll throw a list of books that I recommend in the description, fiction and non-fiction. See you in the next one.